HiRevz Media is sponsored by Born to Ride Motorcycle Magazine. Check out borntoride.com. Right, guys, don't forget you can get $25 off of ceramic coating, the Armor Shield 9 from Avalon King, by putting HiRevz 25 in at checkout at avalonking.com. All right, guys, spring has completely retreated, and now it's 40-something degrees and raining again in Georgia, but working on the Camaro again, and today we're going to change out these headlights. These headlights have been cleaned once before and have some kind of coating on them, but it obviously didn't work. They're back foggy again. I'll save them just to keep the original lights, but I've got new headlights, new marker lights, and the marker lights are fine, but I've got just blacked out ones with clear lenses, so I think it'll look pretty good. So we're going to get in there, change those out. Got new bulbs, LEDs to go everywhere, switchbacks to go in the turn signals. I'll link everything in the description, so I appreciate y'all using those links. And we'll go from there. All right, guys, so in order to get the headlight off, you've got a 10mm bolt right here, which I've already loosened up. You just get a socket on there, a little short socket. You pull that out of there. And that comes off. Down in here, there's a little tab. So you can see that little plastic piece right there. That's slid onto a tab, so you can move the headlight. You see it moving towards that direction. The other side will move this direction, but that will slide it off the tab and that will allow it to come out. You just gotta watch out for your bumper, you don't scratch anything up. But that will move over and then you can kind of work it out. So here's the little tab right down here. You see the little tab down there now. So that slides onto that little metal piece right down in here. So here's the headlight removed. You do just have to turn these, they'll snap and they'll pop out the lights. Make sure you don't touch the bulbs if they're still good. If you get oil on them, it'll make them burn up quicker if you want to keep them or reuse them. But these are the headlights, the new ones, and you can see the mounting bracket and everything is made onto these with the adjusters and all that good stuff, just like the originals. So these should fit exactly right back in the same spot. You put your lights right back in. Again, I'm going to change them. This will slide right back into that area. It does have new gaskets on it and all that good stuff, but that's a way better looking headlight than that. So get that switched out. So here's the halogen bulbs that are on here, and these bulbs are fine. Might use them somewhere else. So I'm going to take those off. Like I said, don't touch the lenses because that will make them burn up, getting the oils on your fingers. LEDs are a little more forgiving, so you just got to take this little snap off the back of each one of them and then pull the lens out this way. So we'll get those off, move them out of the way. And then these are your bulbs for your marker lights here. Now I'm going to replace the whole marker light. You could just push this tab in and twist them and pull those out also. But since I'm changing out the marker light, I've got to remove these two bolts. So all of the bulbs are removed now. Sockets are just here. And this is a 7mm. So we'll get those off of here. They're just in plastic, so they shouldn't be too bad. Pull those out. And then we'll slide this lens out of here, and it does have to come out through the inside in here. Just kind of lifts up and moves out of the way. A lot of the light is actually tucked up inside of the bumper here. So I don't know if they had these designed for another car and then fit them on here, or what was up with that, because a lot of the lens is actually hidden. So anyways, get these pulled off of here and see what we got. All right, I got those two removed, and there's actually another screw right here. So that one's up under here like this, which is kind of weird. So get on that. That's a little wonky. See if we can get that loose. Then this light should slide out of here. You can see it's already moving some. All right, guys, so we're moving this marker. It might be a good idea to trim out some of this styrofoam bumper. It might come out easier that way. You can also take this and take the marker, kind of push down against this tab on the bumper. Essentially, you're prying it away from that, and that allows you to slip this down below this. It's really, really tight, and you just kind of got to maneuver. I mean, there's no good way to get this thing out because it doesn't want to come past that, no matter where you put it at. Like, even if I remove this up here, I don't think that it's gonna come on out of there. So if you push it down below it though, you can kind of get it to loop around it, but you just kind of have to tweak that a little bit to get it to come on out. All right, guys, corner light is out. That is not easy to do at all. I mean, it literally takes a lot of maneuvering, some busted knuckles, and just forcing it out of there. So the next thing I've got, this is the fog light down here, a little projector. And on the bottom of it, you got another little light. And luckily GM was nice enough to give us a long enough cable to get it up here to switch that out. So I'm gonna put another LED in there. Right, marker light is in. And you got the bulb in there, got new bulbs in here, all LEDs. So now I'm gonna do the headlight. The headlight's pretty easy. It'll slide back in on those two tabs. One screw, hook up the lights. Should be done. Oh my gosh, these headlights are amazing. These things are super bright. That is awesome. Here's the high beams. Back to the low beams. That's killer.
Time to get out and play. AMSOIL delivers the ultimate protection for your vehicles and equipment. Fast, free shipping right to your door. Spend $100 and shipping is on us. Order now at AMSOIL.com.